Luna Classic price prediction video. Today we're going to take a different approach and jump right into the prices on Luna Classic. I've been being asked to make a video of what I thought about the price action with Luna. Obviously, I believe that we're on the backside of it right now, but I'll talk about how we're going to get on the front side and how you can position yourself in a better trade. Welcome back. Moneybags Rico here, bringing you financial awareness to a crypto space that is changing on the hour, every hour. With that being said, out the way, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and make sure that bell notification is lit. Like that, you guys will not miss out on any future content regarding Luna Classic. If you guys start to load up the comments also down below that you guys want to do a live stream, we can do a live stream on Luna Classic on what's going on with the price. Right now, I want you guys to check out some indicators that I got set, right? So we're going to have the VWAP. We also have the SAR, which are the yellow dots. The VWAP is this purple line that you see going through the chart. And I'm mainly going to be focusing on the 200 moving average, which is this green line moving across right here. As you can tell already, it kind of shows that whenever we get close to this 200 moving average, the price keeps getting rejected, right? Down below, I have the Scholastic RSI and also the MFI, the Money Flow Index. So let's go ahead and get our arrows out just so we can see, the proof of this 200 moving average and why we want to kind of almost possibly respect it, right? Because we can tell that basically along this whole time, every time the price starts to move up or tries to make any type of movement to the upside, we see that once it gets to this 200 moving average, the price does get rejected. We're on the hour time frame right now, but nevertheless, if we see that, obviously the price action is respecting this 200 moving average, this is going to be a price that we're going to want to pay attention to in the future when we believe that potentially a breakout could be happening, right? So we have one more right here, but let's go ahead and zoom out. It's just happening nonstop. So this is a price that if we see once we broke underneath this 200 moving average, this is now the backside of the trade, because we could see this, after that, it was just nonstop hitting the 200 moving average. I do believe that possibly the trend is about to change, where when we get on the other side of the 200 moving average and we break to the top and we start making, higher lows on it. Let me zoom in a little bit. I just want you to focus really on this 200 moving average, because once you get on this side, it's a lot easier for those who want to, scalp or, obviously this is not financial advice, but it's a lot easier when on the higher time frame, you're in a bullish momentum right now, right? Obviously, if you've been doing trades, you could still be a profitable trader, even though this trend has been basically a bearish trend for a while, ever since we broke underneath the 200 moving average. Technically speaking, this has been a bearish trend. So, you basically will be trading against the grain, basically, I like to say. But right now, on the hourly chart, we can see the Scholastic RSI. We see the blue line breaking over the red. We see the MFI also pointing straight up. We see a lot of volume stepping in, but we don't have the SAR with the dots on the bottom yet, right? That's another indication, another filter that we can use to let us know when the trend is about to change. And what we do, we start to layer the time frames, right? So we'll go down to the 15-minute chart. Go ahead and smash that like button. Leave some comments down below. If we get enough comments, enough lunatics, enough of Luna guys, we'll run a live stream where we'll just watch this price and I'll show you basically when the price action is right, especially when we get on this side of the 200 moving average, when we're about to break over now and get out of this, basically this downtrend, it's going to be a lot easier for somebody to scalp and kind of pick away at this chart. So, now that we break down to the 15-minute chart, we can see that we're still not ready to flip that dot. You got to question this RSI about to, basically be overbought already. But what's nice about this, the RSI moves up and down a lot more than the money flow index. But what I like about the MFI is that we're already oversold. So it's time for us to come over here and get to this overbought side, right? So go ahead and we'll layer this up. And you can see that we're getting that pinch moving towards that 200 moving average. I guarantee if you can sit on your hands and wait for that right trade, meaning that, the whole on the 1, the 5, the 15, and the hour, at the very least the hour, if not even the 4 hour, that we're starting to pinch towards that 200 moving average, and we break above it like it showed already in the past. Let's go ahead and zoom out. That you would have a lot easier trades to basically take. Once you get on this side, because what goes up must come down, what's going to go down is going to go back up. What just showed up is just leaving, and what is now leaving just showed up. So that's just basically what's happening. It's this infinite 8 sign that's happening. And if you could be patient to wait till this flips back, almost like how it looked on this side once it broke, because it came from the downside. Right? We can't forget that. There was some downside, and when it flipped over to this side, the same thing that we're looking like it's about to happen right now, it's a lot easier to go with the flow of the trade when it's on a bullish momentum, staying above that 200 moving average. Once it gets above that 200 moving average, what I like to do is start to use that VWAP, right? You see once up here, now we're not even close to the 200 moving average, but you'll see that it'll hug the VWAP line, basically this purple line that I got for us right here. Let me scoot this over really quick. Let me put it on auto actually, and it'll fix it for us. There we go. So you can see it hugging that VWAP line, that purple line right there. And if it's going to get bearish or bullish, once eventually it breaks above it and just stays above it, we're going to have some really nice price action. So, if you can, of course, not financial advice. There's a lot of talks going on because with Binance not doing everything that they said they were going to do with the burn and stuff like that. Like I said, there's other channels that go in more detail, but right now we're paying attention to this price action. People have been asking me, leave some comments down below and we'll do a live stream where we'll watch this, especially when the volume picks back up, because obviously we're down 11.5% right now. But these are those times that you start to really eyeball this and say, okay, now I have a potential to kind of, get in before, the hype starts to build back up and that volume picks up, because this is not going anywhere. The people, I support Luna, anybody that's got, basically wrecked because of all that. Of course, we want these people to basically get set right from all this. And how that's going to happen is through traders. Not only people who believed in Luna before, but people who are starting to trade, because, those transactions are going to help this happen a lot faster. So help me get these videos out, and potentially we'll do some live streams and watch it, especially when the volume picks back up. But it's looking like it wants to start marching towards this 200 moving average. Go ahead and set that up on your guys' chart. And I guarantee when we get back above this 200 moving average, we're going to see a different type of price action, especially once the market starts to pick up a little bit. Right now, there's a lot of fear, uncertainty, and doubt in the market right now, which is understandable considering the way everything has been going for the last, a couple months or so. But here we got, like I said, that price action that looks like we're making that squeeze happen towards that 200 moving average. It's going to be that one that we watch. And of course, also, once you start scalping and we get above that 200 moving average, we'll be paying attention to this VWAP line very closely. If we go back to the 5, we can see that again. It's going to be something that we'll pay attention to. We're marching towards that VWAP, get above it. That's going to be more bullish. And then again, like I've been saying, crossing that 200 moving average. So leave some comments down below. We'll possibly be doing live streams. If I get enough comments that you guys want to see it, we'll basically just do live stream and see what kind of trades we can get in. It'll be a lot easier when the volume picks up, especially after the 200 moving average. But nevertheless, go ahead and smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and continue to come back and experience the abundance of money with me. Until next time, you guys know what it is. Later.